Now, you said on a lighter note, the myth is that the RSS has control over the Prime Minister. In the Lok Sabha elections of 2024, I believe, as a student of politics, and you can correct me if you disagree, that the RSS showed, whether it meant to show that or it didn't show that the BJP needed the RSS to win elections by large margins. The BJP slipped below a majority, and it is widely believed that the RSS's full enthusiasm was not there in some parts of the country, one. And two, JP Nadda ji had made that comment that BJP can now live autonomously of the RSS, and the RSS showed, or the RSS Karyakarta showed, that the BJP needs the RSS. That doesn't mean the RSS doesn't need the BJP. So I'm not saying the RSS controls the BJP or the Prime Minister. I'm just saying the BJP needs the RSS. Would you agree with that?
Look, I am also a party activist today.
And for many years in the past, you have been the person mediating between the party and the RSS, or the channel between of communication.
No, I mean, I'm originally from the RSS.
I know.
To be RSS. I know. So, the point I'm trying to make is, as a political activist, I have to be careful about my support base. Whether it is RSS or anybody else, I have to keep them with me.
Yes.
That will always be the approach of the BJP. RSS cadres who generally like the party's program, party's activity, party's ideas and all, we have to keep them with us. But we also have to then try and get the support of all others.
But would you agree that the RSS worker was not fully enthusiastic in 2024?
That's why I was coming to that only. As an RSS man, from the RSS point of view, I should not say that if you lose 30 seats in UP, I taught you a lesson. But if you won all the seats in Madhya Pradesh, you won because of me. No, that is a very defeatist argument, a very unfair argument. So, why it happened like that in 2024 elections is something that BJP had to introspect. It did that introspection. It did that probably assessment of what went wrong. But as far as RSS cadres are concerned, they support the party on a principle, and there was no change in that principle.
But was there a sense of hurt after Nadda ji's statement in the RSS worker?
Workers probably when they... I mean, honestly speaking, I have read that interview fully.
Yes.
He said it in a context. I mean, the context was that, there was a time when, you were very young, you needed it. Today you grew up, you manage your affairs.
Today you're a political force of your own.
Fair. That doesn't mean we no longer want them, we discard them. No, nothing like that. But obviously, statements can be understood in different ways. It did create some confusion, but I don't really think that because of that statement or misunderstanding about the statement, RSS would have worked against BJP, not at all.
When the Prime Minister visited the RSS headquarters, how did you read the symbolism of that moment? A lot of people felt that this means if there was some tension, now the tension has been ironed out. Now, tensions are natural. Even within a larger parivar, the Sangh parivar, any degree of tensions can take place. How did you see the visit by the Prime Minister to the RSS headquarters?
First of all, we have to look at the Prime Minister's visit to the RSS headquarters and also the Samadhi Sthala of the founder and all, as his conviction, not as just a gesture. Many times people try to interpret it as a gesture to please somebody. Neither RSS wants that kind of gestures, nor Prime Minister did it as a gesture. Out of genuine conviction, as an RSS man, in the 100th year RSS has entered. On that occasion, he went and paid his respects to the alma mater, I would say, where he got his main inspiration. But as far as those so-called tensions between the RSS leadership and BJP leadership are concerned, largely illusionary. Broadly, they are all based on certain mythical understanding of this relationship. There has always been constant exchange of notes, exchange of views, even during these months also. And as far as Prime Minister and his meetings with RSS leadership are concerned, all through they have been happening. Only thing is they are not publicized. Prime Minister or RSS chief going and meeting the Prime Minister or other RSS leaders meeting Prime Minister, They have always happened like a family, but every time you don't publicize, you don't give a public statement, you don't do a photograph.
Since your book is all about speeches, when every time Mohan Bhagwat ji makes a speech, there's a lot of speculation by journalists. Was it a message to Modi? Was it a message to so and so? So, for example, after the elections, when Mohan Bhagwat ji spoke about how your political opposition is your political opposition, not a personal enemy. I'm paraphrasing. Later, he made a comment on, 75 years. That was also seen as, oh, who is he? Ye kiski taraf ishara hai? When you look at those speeches, and to those who thought that, is this a message to government? Is this a message to Prime Minister? What would you say?
Look, RSS BJP relations have been a fodder for all of you for many decades. Tarka, you have been in this profession for many decades.
I am the
we have had these debates many times.
Yes,
in our
that's what I'm asking you.
in NDTV, other places. This has always been a good fodder for media. That's why time to time some statements are dissected and interpreted. Of course, I do agree that there is a possibility of that kind of an interpretation. Probably we have to be a little more careful. But when RSS leadership speaks, please remember, they don't speak keeping a given political situation or a given party or a leader in mind. They broadly speak for the whole country, and more importantly, a direction for the RSS Swayamsevaks, RSS members. An RSS member should not see anybody probably supporting any other political party as his enemy. That is RSS core view. That is why RSS thought, I won't become a political organization. I will keep myself.
I have to say on this note that over the years, I have always found that the RSS people I know are always open to a debate. I have never found any hostility, personal hostility. They can be ideological, what they think is one's ideology. But I agree with you, always up for a good debate. Often political parties, politicians on both sides are more intolerant than the RSS about a debate. So I just wanted to say that to you, Ram Madhav ji.